Hello YouTubes, sorry about my hair, it's wet, I had to wash it. Well, I say had to, like I didn't want to. But yeah, I washed it, so yeah, it's wet and it's raining, so I guess that doesn't help. So today is a video, let me turn up my brightness, that I'm very excited to do. It's gonna be a chapter of Until Dawn. For those who don't know, Until Dawn is a game made by Supermassive Games, also known for The Quarry. It's a decision-making horror game. Great. Very psychological horror. Very cool. Now, let's start with the map. To me, the map is very important because some chapters we don't get a map, and a lot of the maps are just nighttime forest, which I guess just don't help very much. But I would go with the Washington Lodge and its surrounding areas. So we'll go with the main lodge, then we'll go with the cabin that Jessica and Mike go to. Maybe you could have like the tunnels underneath, you could have the mines, really any of these places, but personally I would go with the Washington Lodge, but I understand if they'd want to go with the mines because that would be a very, very cool concept. Now for survivors. Who would the survivors be in? Remember, this is all my opinion, so I'm going to go with characters mostly that I like. But I will mention legendary skins, as always. So, personally, I would go with, for the male survivor, because this is going to be a dual survivor, because you can't just have one, I would go with Matt. And I would have there be legendary skins for other characters. So he would have legendary skins for Mike. I think for Mike that would work the best, and I think Chris, who is one of my favorite characters, should have a skin, be a skin for Dwight, since they have very similar builds, similar hairstyle, glasses. It just makes sense to me. Now for the female survivor, my favorite character of Until Dawn, I'm gonna go with Jessica and have the other characters be skins for other characters. So personally, I would have one of my other favorite characters, Ashley, be a skin for Nia Carlson. I'd have Emily be a skin for Feng Min, and for Jessica, I would have a skin be the twins, Hannah and Beth, and maybe Christ, I cannot remember her name. The one that was the blonde one, the other blonde one. I can't remember her name, but being honest, she was the most forgettable out of the whole story to me, because she just kind of shows up and does very little. You know, she climbs things at some point in the story, and exposition, that's something, right? But yeah, personally I would go with Jessica and Matt, have the other characters be skins. Now for Killer. I think, and this is gonna be, I don't know how this is gonna go over, but personally, spoiler alert, by the way, the masked killer, I'm not gonna say who it is, so it's not technically a spoiler. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna have the masked killer be a skin for the Trapper, since you could easily have Trapper, walk around with the gas, the doctor will see you now, that whole thing. And I'd have the killer be the monster, and have it be the Hannah version of the monster, because that one was one of the coolest moments in the whole game. And you could have, even though he wasn't a killer, you could have Flamethrower Guy be a skin for one of the killers. I don't know who it would be, because we don't have any fire killers, which is, now that I think about it, kind of surprising. I mean, I guess I don't know how you'd make, a flamethrower work mechanically, like if they were a killer, but I'm sure you could have it be like a quick puff of the flamethrower, and that's like their lunge attack or whatever, and have it be like that injures them, and you can't just, But yeah, I think it should be the masked killer as a skin, and the monster as a regular skin. And I mean, not skin, sorry, as the killer. So yeah, that's my piece. Jessica, Matt, the mines or the Washington Lodge, and the monster. That's my piece. That's my Until Dawn chapter concept. Next video will be a chapter on I don't even remember. What did I write down? Oh, it's gonna be one of two things. It's either gonna be Terrifier. I guess three things now that I think about it. It's either gonna be Terrifier concept, Candyman concept, which would be much like Silent Hill, a mix of different movies, or a survivor-only chapter of Final Destination. So yeah, thanks for watching, and that's been my Until Dawn chapter. And remember, Jessica's the best character in the game, and I don't really care what anybody says. And Mike's green jacket just makes him look like James Sunderland. Bye-bye.